Good morning, folks. We are headed to work. Another rainy, nasty day. Nonetheless, we're gonna get her knocked out. Yeah, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So let's get after it. I'm honestly really ready for day 300. Not like actually ready, but like mentally, I'm ready for it. Big milestone. It's a big one. So let's get after it today. Let's have a good one. Alrighty, y'all. We were at work. We're in the auditorium at the newest building. I was tasked with pretty much running through it today. They call it finesse cleaning, because I'm pretty much going behind some coworkers. Anything that they kind of missed or didn't get, which, not gonna lie with you, quite a bit. It kind of looks untouched, if I'm being completely honest. So, yeah, we've been doing a lot more than probably expected, but, you know, if I'm gonna do a job, I'm gonna do it right. That's what I was always taught and always told. So, yeah. Right now, though, just checking out the auditorium. Does look cool. That might be the thumbnail. But yeah, just checking if rows are clean, seats are clean, carpet's clean, all that fun stuff. Finished the first level. There's 4 levels, but the lobby, which is the first level, has a lot more to it. Plus, I was doing a pretty deep clean, as a lot of stuff was left untouched. But, yeah, so about to see what the second floor has in store. The safety meeting went well, though, I will say. So, yeah, it's not been too bad of a day. Definitely just ready to grind out these last 2 hours or so and head to the gym. So, let's rock it out. Looks crazy. All right, it is 4:09. Work is complete for the day. I recently planned on grabbing my sweatpants and having them in the car for me, so I could just go, straight to the gym after work. Would you be surprised if I told you I totally forgot to grab them? So we gotta head home, grab those, get suited up, and rock it out. Plus, we got our UX UI day number 1 we gotta do. So, should be interesting, should be fun. So, let's rock it out, guys. But, yeah, let's rock it out and get her done. All right, y'all. It's 6:18. After some deliberation, I think we're going to wait on the gym for today. Couple reasons being, my dad is out and about, hanging out. And I don't want to leave this creature. She's been laying with me, and I feel bad, man. I feel bad. And you're probably like, Carter, that's a pretty lame excuse for the gym, but I don't know. I want to spend some time with little old Reeks. And my shoulder also has been kind of bothering me all day. From chest day, from the Smith machine. I don't know. But, yeah. Just not, I know, doesn't sound great, but I'm really just not feeling it today. So, what we're going to do is we're still going to do the UX design stuff. So, go down there, knock that out. Hopefully be in bed pretty early tonight so that we can get on this, where we have 8 or 9 hours and we're able to go to the gym early in the morning, then work and then we have the rest of our day to ourselves. So I'd like to get it down Thursday, Friday, and Monday. It's like I said yesterday, we don't have work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So pretty much just 3 more days of work. And I'd like to finish strong, and that means getting some good sleep, which unfortunately right now means no gym and more rigor time. So let's go give her a soup bone, and yeah, we're gonna get you a soup bone, and then we're gonna go hang out downstairs, okay? Let's do it, Riggs. Me and Riggs. Cause my brother's at work, Dad's out and about at the bars, most likely, probably watching the game. And then Mom is who knows where, probably like 45 minutes away at Stepdad's house. Wow, that is depressing when I kind of think about that. So just me and Riggs, we're the sole survivors of the family left, apparently. So, yeah. That's a car leaving. I thought there was a car coming. But yeah, so me and Riggs are gonna spend some. Even then, just lifting my arm up like that. Yeah, I got chill on the chest day. Alright, Riggs, let's go downstairs. Let's go. I don't know actually what I was about to do there, but 8:09, sitting down on the computer. We've been doing our day of UX stuff. Still not complete, but I've gotten just off on like these little tangents. Not like non-productive ones, like they're all UX based, but like it's just answering a lot of questions that have come up, and it's really, really helpful. Like I already just feel like I've delved deeper into the understanding of how I'm gonna be able to get a career in this stuff. So we started with this video that I recommended, UX design, what is it, from AJ and Smart. It was made 6 years ago, so around like 2018. Yeah, because in the video he pretty much is discussing how kind of like Silicon Valley and like the industry kind of giants are changing the career title from UX or UI designer to a product designer. And he was also kind of delving into the different roles or titles per se of UX, kind of like the subcategories, if you will. Like there's like a UX engineer, which is more of like the front end coding, the visual designer, which is like straight typography, colors, just making things visually go together. There's a motion designer, which kind of it says help tell a product story, just kind of guide users and make the overall kind of experience responsive and fun. And what I honestly have been looking into is the interaction designer here. Sorry, I've had a lot of chats with this AI, just asking questions, which has already just helped me kind of get an idea of the stuff. But yeah, an interaction designer, its focus is designing user flows and how users interact with products. How it's good for me, or it's good for you if you love problem solving, logical planning, and crafting intuitive experiences. Potential burnout, less focus on aesthetics, more strategy and wireframes. So each of these I put into the AI, like all these titles. I'm telling you, there were 6. So like UX writer, content strategy or strategist, UX researcher, interaction designer, motion designer, visual designer, UX engineer. It gave me its focus. It would be good for you, or this role would be good for you if you like blah, 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 and how it would potentially burn out, like for a person like me. So, and overall, it kind of thought, you know, with my kind of goals and values, that it would recommend starting with like general UX design, which will blend things like the research, interaction, and visual design. And then as I gain experience, to kind of lean into an area that feels right. So yeah, lots of stuff. Still not finished with the video though. How far am I? I'm 13 minutes, 17 seconds out of 21 minutes. So, right now, I also asked like different companies locally that would be good to kind of set my sights on. And there's been a few that I've kind of been doing some research on. I did get my final grades back. All good things, all good things. For the first time in my life, I believe, or a very long time at that, I got all AB honor roll. I did it. My GPA is 3.5, which I know it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So our foundations, we got a B. Not horrible, but could have definitely been improved. Design tools, A-. Fair. History of art, which was the one we were really struggling with there for a minute. On Canvas, which is like where all my classes are, the last updated grade was a 77. So that was before my final and my test number 5 and my paper all went in. So I got an A-. First year exploration, we got an A. Informal geometry, we got a B. So that's a little crazy. Then world religions, we got an A+. Awesome. So got all of our credits for all those classes, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, pretty much right now I was gonna find some or look at different classes that, not this semester but next semester, I kind of want to look into maybe some more analytic or data kind of centered classes, or things that have to do with like product research or just user research at that. So they may not have anything like that, but it doesn't hurt to kind of look around, see what would fit. But yeah, definitely feeling good, especially since this is only day 1 of this, and we'll be doing this until we go back to school. I did have it because I let it know that I could possibly be working an internship at P&G, which is where my dad works at, and it's a really good company, and I saw that they offer an internship in UX and UI. So the AI actually asked me, it was like, we can structure your lessons to help build the type of skills P&G might look for in their UX and UI interns. Does that sound like a solid goal? I said, yes. Well, let's do it, Alex. So it remade me a kind of new lesson plan, keeping today's the same, but it has changed a little bit of all the other days. But what I decided to do is I'll go in here and I'll kind of choose what I feel like would kind of be better spent time-wise of a day. The one, you know, P&G based, or this stuff. So, yeah, because there's some things on here that like I would like to do, but it doesn't talk about it on the other one. So yeah, definitely, unfortunately, the gym didn't happen, but I feel like this was kind of made to happen, and it's already 8:17, so yeah, definitely better spent. Hate to say it, but yeah. So tomorrow morning we'll get the gym knocked out. I'm kind of thinking about maybe going to like 3 days a week. I'm not sure. I just like sometimes kind of feel burnt out on the gym, and I know it's like, you're like, well, yeah, you're not always gonna love it, but I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of at a plateau, or like I'm not really making progress because I'm going so much. And I know that probably sounds very counterintuitive, but I don't know. I feel like when I have set days, like 3 days, like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm gonna go harder on those days, and I'm gonna know for certain, okay, those are my days, we're not switching it, you know, that type of deal. Kind of plan more around my lifestyle and whatnot. So yeah, but I don't know, my schedule is a morphing, melting beast of time slots and motivation and all sorts of stuff. So I kind of just got to roll with it and try and form it into a shape when I can. I feel like that's probably the best way I could put it. So I'm gonna keep rocking this out. Today we have to watch that video, finish that, and then for our exercise, we're gonna write down 3 apps or websites that we use daily, note what we like and dislike about their user design. And then our fun task of the day is we just get to sketch the main screen of our favorite app, or an app that we're really using a lot. So whether it be a game or Spotify or something like that, I'll find one and we'll rock it out. So it might be 10 o'clock when we get finished, but I'm committed to doing this. So yeah, let's keep rocking it out. But grades, that made me feel good. So let's do the same thing this next semester. I feel like I said, this was like a free trial. Now I'm paying for it, and we're gonna grind even harder and really take advantage of all the opportunities that we have at our disposal. So big things incoming. So I'm gonna rock this out, and I'll keep y'all updated. All right, y'all, 9:19. We are done for the day for our UX stuff. Finished the video. I pretty much summed up almost the rest of what was left. And then we did our 3 daily apps that we use and our likes and dislikes of each of kind of like the front page and all the other stuff. I did YouTube, Spotify, and Pinterest. YouTube, what I liked was that there was like a lot of app options. They had a good kind of base bar, like almost like a home, where, I don't know, your things that you're going to need to do were down there. How they had the choice of long form and short form content and just a variety of choices, and kind of understands like what the user's goal is, which is ultimately find entertainment or information. So they had like news, they had football kind of advertisements, they had videos, obviously long form content, short form content, so just entertainment. And yeah, and then what I disliked is just some of the ads kind of were a little bit static or clunky compared to the videos and things like that. The sidebar was like very hidden, and it had a Safari type logo, like a compass logo, and yeah, it was a little weird. But yeah, and then obviously the other 2, don't feel like going too in depth. I mean, if you would like me to, I will, but it's pretty much the same thing. And then I drew out CapCut, which is the editor, just kind of what I saw. So yeah, let's go upstairs and get this 1% better journal though. But good first day doing it. I feel like I learned a lot. All right, before we delve into this 1% better journal, day 58, we have something that came in the mail. As I mentioned, probably maybe 2 weeks ago, a company called Pellevitae, Pellevitae. So yeah, reached out to me pretty much just seeing if they sent me a belt if I would review it on the channel. And I've never done anything like that before, but I was interested, so I said, yeah, sure. They're actually pretty cool. They had dress belts and casual belts. And I think I mentioned in that vlog, I only have one belt pretty much to my name. Well, two. Got this dress belt, which is kind of like a orangish brown copperish color. Whoa, that just hit my laptop. That's awesome. And then this, which was a Banana Republic belt that has kind of been through the ringer. This has kind of been my daily belt, if you will. Both pretty nice belts, but like I just showed you, they kind of go through the ringer, especially the Banana Republic. That's kind of my normal everyday belt. So when they reached out to me, I was really not trying to get a dress belt per se, but more like a casual one that I could, wear every day. So when I was looking through the colors, I ended up finding they had like this really clean black one. And I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but the Banana Republic belt is like a dark brown, not quite black, but not quite as like copperish as the other one, but it's not black. So I went ahead and got a like casual black belt pretty much, but they did something I've never seen. Well, I've never ordered a belt online before, but I didn't know that you could get things embroidered into your belt or into the leather. So I ended up getting my name embroidered, or not embroidered, engraved into the belt. And I'm not gonna lie with you, I thought it was something else, so I already opened it up, but the packaging was nice. I was like, oh, this must be a gift of some sort. And it actually was pretty nice packaging. Comes in this nice little, I don't even know, that's like a dark khaki bag. But yeah, I originally kind of thought it was like headphones. I thought somebody had sent me some headphones, and then I took it out and I'm like, well, there's the belt. So comes in this protective, I guess, fabric. But let's unsheath beast. Look how clean that is. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's supposed to be like real handmade leather. They have videos on like their Instagram. I'll leave their website link below if you guys are interested or need a new belt. But yeah, it's got the name right there on the back. Yeah, but one thing I immediately noticed is like this little part right here, the actual belt buckle, is a lot sturdier. Like here, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I just noticed it, but like this one, you know what I mean, loosey goosey. This one, you can kind of tell it's got some, I don't know, just feels sturdy. So it's probably a good thing, to be honest with you. But I do just like the black and white stitching. I think it's very clean. And never did I think I would measure or learn how to measure a belt. I thought it might be, like pant size or like waist size, but there's a specific way. It's on their website, so it was super easy. But yeah, pretty much, obviously I'm wearing sweatpants right now. But yeah, it just goes in, super nice. It's only on the third ring, which will be perfect. But yeah, super clean. And would you believe it, it's got Carter on there. So this is an excellent gift. Now, this will be my belt for the new year. And hopefully, I'll keep you guys updated. Should last me through the year. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely tell it's just sturdy and even smells good. I don't know if that's leather or what it is, but it smells good. I'm over here smelling belts. But yeah, so thank you, Pella Vitae. I'll have you guys linked below. I cannot say your name for the life of me, but thank you guys. That's really kind of you. Trust me to review your product, honestly. And yeah, give me the shot of reviewing a really cool product, really unique one at that. So I officially have my name on my belt. That's a flex not many people can say. But yeah, I guess let's put this up and let's hop right into this day 58 1% Better journal. Also, I will wear that belt tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. But yeah, today, it wasn't bad. The gym situation was a little unfortunate, but the more the night has gone on, I really do notice something is tweaked in my shoulder. I was doing my punching bag earlier, and I could really realize, like, I almost, like, that right there. Just right. Nah, it just does not feel pleasant. So, I don't know if I could really use that arm for strength. Even though I'm not pushing per se or even working on my shoulder, we'd be doing back. I still just had a feeling that wouldn't help us. So I'm going to have to cross off that one. We did do our UX, which is awesome. Actually was pretty enjoyable. We did work. We didn't do our drawing on the right side of the brain. The more I'm kind of thinking about it, we might just do our UX until, you know, kind of get things figured out with our schedule and whatnot. Because I don't know, I mean, here's my thought process on it. I'm committed to finishing the drawing on the right side of the brain as I've gotten all the tools for it, and it would be, you know, a good thing to learn, but it's not at the top of my priorities when it comes to learning stuff outside of school. I want to learn something that will, I mean, I've preached it so much over the past couple weeks, but that will actually be a better use of my time and energy. You know what I mean? Something that will contribute directly to me getting a job, which is kind of the end goal of school and everything. So, I know, like, it wasn't maybe as interactive or even as interesting to a lot of people as the drawing on the right side of the brain. So that's why I kind of would like to do it sometimes, but just know a lot of good stuff happened as far as just like asking questions, learning, especially for day one. For, you know, I had like a general idea of what it was and like kind of knew it was something I'd like to go into, and I've even read like a book on it. I'll grab it in a second, but really kind of delving deeper into what exactly it is, and not really just by definition, but like what jobs will really look for, and what they expect of you in the role. And that's really what the video that I watched was trying to get across, was that the definition is a lot different than what they're asking for, and how it's kind of changing to where the UX designer is almost going to be a separate role from the UX researcher. So yeah, it was good though. I really do enjoy how it's kind of set out these daily little 1 to 2 hour almost lessons I feel like that's a good just way that I learned. So, yeah, guess we'll just keep at it. But out of 10 for productivity, I don't know if I can let Siri pick for today. So, we're gonna go with 7. Waking up a little bit late didn't help that productivity number. So, yeah, mood will match the productivity for today with a 7. So maybe not great as far as the numbers and our agenda stuff goes, but I still feel like today was not a loss by any means. I feel like obviously we've kind of had a little rough start of a week, even though it's almost over. But I feel like a lot of little things I've kind of learned from, so that's good. That's good. I can feel my congestion kind of hit me tonight. I think it's just cold. Like, as soon as I walked upstairs, it was cold. But yeah, so just had to mention that. I can just feel it. It's not nearly as bad as a couple weeks ago. That was brutal, guys. That was brutal. But yeah, actually, today I'm thankful for not being totally sick. Not being sick. And I'm also thankful for sticking to the UX. Reflection, kind of like how I said just a minute ago, a not so great day number-wise. Okay. But a good end to the busy workday. There we go. One thing I did that sucked, no gym. Shocked. Okay, there we go. Day 59. Wow. I've been doing this for 59 days. Wow. Sorry, just kind of now realizing how much time I've spent in this book. 12/19/24. Crazy. So, our quote is by George Eliot. It is never too late to be what you might have been. I will say yes to that, but I also kind of disagree. I feel like you kind of, I don't know, there's like a slot in your life where things that you want to do are a lot more possible, but when you start having a family or a mortgage or just bills and things like that, it becomes harder to really take risks and go for your dreams. So, I don't know. I feel like that's something I luckily realized kind of early on, is that, obviously with time, I'm gaining more bills and things like that, but like I'm still at an age where I can kind of go for it, and I don't have like a family or anything. So I'm able to do crazy things that most people would not be able to do. So George Eliot, definitely a good motivating quote, especially if you feel like, oh, I'm not able to do this because time has passed and life's caught up to me. One thing that, I don't know, I feel like kind of amazes me is in UFC, there are like 40-year-old guys still fighting. And they're still up against these young, hungry, fighters. And they still are doing it because it's their dream and they're trying to live it out. So it really does speak to the fact that there is like no age requirement to chase your dreams. You know what I mean? you can really just go for it. It's just up to you. Like David Goggins said yesterday, no one's coming to save you. You got to go for it, or live dying with the regret, which is rough. But yeah. Tomorrow's agenda: gym, actually go. Our UX stuff. I want to get some stuff. Well, here, I'll put work down, but I want to get some stuff done for day 300. Just to kind of, like, I've had a few ideas floating around, but the day's definitely catching up to me. There's even, like, songs I'll listen to, like, you know, when I'm driving to work and things like that, where I'm like, this will be a cool intro. Because there's certain lyrics that kind of relate, and then there's ones that I'm like, I don't know if that would be very fitting, but I don't know. I don't know. For example, nah, I can't spoil it, because what if I use that? Yeah, we might use that as an intro, so you guys will just have to wait to see what I cook up, but I'd say tomorrow would be a good day to kind of plan that out, because a lot of times I'm needing to get, like, camera shots that I almost have to have planned out, so, yeah, believe it or not, there's a little bit of thought that goes into day 300's vlog, or every 100 pretty much. But if you're kind of wondering what it might be like, I would go back and watch day 100 or day 200. I feel like it might be actually pretty cool to do so, as you'll kind of get to see the similarities and differences of where I'm at right now. So, yeah, I remember a little bit of what they were like, but at the same time, I've grown a lot, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll get a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of throwback. I was debating on, I feel like I'm just spoiling stuff. I just need to shut up. Sorry, guys. We're going to end it for the night. Yeah, I'm going to cut it off because I feel like I'm spoiling. Now, we just got to keep surprises. We got to keep them on their toes, Carter. Yeah, so you'll just have to wait. But I think tomorrow should be the day we cook some stuff up. So I'll talk to you then. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's keep grinding. Peace.